Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Welcome back to Cubecember, Dark December. For the rest of the month, we're going to be doing scary, creepy, dark Christmas story times. Or I should probably say Christmas horrors. So anything paranormal, supernatural, and cryptic going on around Christmas time, I'm probably going to speak about it here. Y'all know I hate long intros, so let's just get right into it. Y'all see the title, Dark Origins of Santa's Elves. Y'all thought elves were cute, but these original ones were terrifying. Before Christmas turned all friendly and commercialized, Santa's elves come from old Scandinavian lore. They weren't small toy makers, they were nesters. Wanna know what a nest was? It was a tiny winter spirit that usually just lived on farms. And yes, they were dangerous. If you disrespected them, they could curse your crops. A lot of these creatures and entities do that. I just think it's so petty. Y'all constantly going after these people's food. Anytime they get mad, they're coming after these people's crops. Now to think about it, our crops aren't doing too well either, especially in America. All our food is old, processed, not growing, and they get rid of the farmers. Very interesting. So yeah, the nest, they could curse your crop, steal your food, torture your family, or just straight up haunt your house. They weren't helpers. They were enforcers of winter's rules. Y'all gotta understand, when the winter solstice comes around, all those summer and spring entities that you guys love and you're used to, they're gone. They might be hibernating, gone off to their own little round. They're taking a vacation. You gotta understand, winter brings on a whole different vibe, a whole different league of creatures, entities, spirits, even deities. And most of them don't play. That's probably why it be so cold. So let's talk about why they work for this man, Santa. Because guys, I got to wondering, how did these chaotic creatures of winter end up at the North Pole with Santa? How that work? Well, basically, Santa's older form, which the one I told you guys about, Odin. I remember I was telling you about the Wild Hunt and the Shamanic Magic. If you didn't, go back and watch that. It's in this same playlist. Y'all not gonna watch about Santa first. So boom. Odin, aka Santa, already ruled winter at this point. At least the nights, winter nights. The Nesters, they just naturally followed him because he was truly the only one that can command them. They probably wouldn't have gone if he didn't make them properly. He definitely was employees. We all knew that. Santa's little helpers. In Forbidden Lore, Santa wasn't hiring old elves. He was actually controlling an entire class of winter spirits. The elves didn't just make toys, gang. They handled dirty work. Guarding the North Pole realm, or maybe the entrance to it, or whatever's going on up there. Punishing the greedy, protecting gifts from dark spirits, delivering good fortune to family who respected the winter gods. The toy maker part, well, that was added in the 1800s.